Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Fakihah binti Muhammad Rosdi. My matric number is 060132. Today I will present our organizational structure of system developers. First of all, Nur Ain binti Zul Hisham as a President and Chief Executive Officer. CEO is the highest ranking executive in a company. Broadly speaking, a Chief Executive Officer primary responsibilities include making major corporate decisions, managing the overall operation and resources of a company. Next, Nasuha binti Kamarudin as a Chief Software Developers. Developers are responsible for designing, testing, and implementing new and update software programs. They take on a managerial role and lead the development team with all the software development tasks. The level directly below Nasuha is Siti Fakihah binti Muhammad Rosdi as Head of Operating Officer, a senior executive tasked with overseeing the day-to-day administrative and operational function of a business, depending on the CEO preference. Thirdly, Nur Hazwani binti Abdul Hamid as a Chief Technology Officer, responsible for overseeing the development and dissemination of technology of external customer, vendors, and other clients to help improve and increase business. They may also deal with international IT operation if a company is small and doesn't have a Chief Information Officer. The level directly below Hazwani is Nur Alawiyah binti Muhammad Yasin as a Head of Product Management. The Head of Product Management leads the product management team with a focus on enhancing the definition and growth of the product its markets. The Head of Product Management is the primary driver of the group vision, overseeing the development and management of the product roadmap based on the adopted strategies and vision.
Hi, my name is Nur Ain binti Zul Hisham. My matric number is 060096. Today, I will present how we develop a secure video conference based on WebRTC. In our case, we were asked to build a video conference using one of the platforms from WebRTC, which is the Android Studio application. Sparkle Video Conferencing is the name we have given in our project. Video conferencing is an internet tool that allows people in different parts of the world to meet face-to-face without having to go to the same place. It is a relatively old technology. In our case, the revolution occurred when the high-speed internet met the power of low-cost processing, despite the fact that it had been in steady evolution for decades. Routine meetings, business negotiation, and job interviews are all examples of video conferencing applications. Furthermore, nowadays, a lot of learning using video conferencing by students and teachers is due to cases of COVID-19 disease transmission that requires online learning. Next, for the safety of video conferencing is a very crucial thing. During video conferencing, hackers have access to critical information and data from both internal and external networks. When a network is breached, the video conferencing stream transforms into the hacker's personal surveillance camera, recording and exposing company secret and top secret intelligence. For instance, in the case of data in the military, national, and other fields, for an ISDN video conferencing systems to be secure, it must have security protocols in place for such as data storage and data transmission. Function data storage is needed to be secure of video conferencing and must separate from all other networks. Besides, data transmission is the most vulnerable area of video conferencing security since the data must travel over so many public and private networks to reach its destination. Elements of the encryption and decryption process are very important created in the construction of video conferencing. It is because encryption and network security are the keys to protecting data transmission during a video conference, while decryption is the conversion of encrypted data into its original form. For example, the recipient of decryption receives a prompt or window in which a password can be entered to access the encrypted data. The primary goal and objectives project of the development of a secure video conference based on WebRTC such as Android Studio, which will allow the programmer to acquire the proper methods for conducting software analysis and development, which are creating an interactive video conference that will engage all ages audience to accelerate development and help to build the highest quality app for every device, making sure the video conference has simple yet satisfying graphics, and video conferencing boosts productivities, saves times, reduces travel expenses, and overall promotes collaboration. We have 4 project benefits in our video conferencing. Firstly, enable the digital workforce. It helps teams maintain human connection irrespective of physical location, which speed up decision making and improves your ability to collaborate globally. Secondly, simplify management and usability using an online meeting solution integrated with a simple centrally managed user interface. Team can focus on their meeting instead of being burdened with troubleshooting each meeting. Next, rally communication and culture. If this is a video conferencing for business routine, it can bring employees face-to-face with employees in the office, and it can increase productivity at both ends and reduce travel costs at the same time. Increased communication and reliability, video conferencing provide a fast video and secure way to communicate with your teams. As video continues to evolve into a business critical function, it's important to prioritize enterprise class service reliability and support reliability in your solution.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Noor Alawiyah binti Muhammad Yassin. Here is the Gantt chart. We know that in the first week, to solve this assignment, we began with form a team which it consists 5 persons. Then follow up by create a group in WhatsApp for further discussion and decide a group leader. In the next day, we had a meeting together. In the second week, we had a discussion and choose carefully between the project option given. In the next day, we decide what software that will be used. Then we divide the task for each member based on their roles. In the third week, we start make introduction for system, make organization, and goals for system, and discuss for project benefits. In the fourth week, firstly, we start system development with find logo, set up project by building primary layout design, set up the theme color, and set up login and sign up layout. In the fifth week, the system development continues. We set up Firebase Cloud video conference and set up second layout. In the sixth week, they continue set up the second layout and start to make coding for layout and function. In the seventh week, they continue the coding part and design the main page, add buttons, join meeting, and connect the system to database. Next, in the 8 weeks, they continue the system development with the edit the main page and video page, and add password to meeting conference, then start to system testing. In the 9th week, they make camera adjustment and make thorough check for the system. Lastly, in the week 10, slide for presentation has been created. Then we prepared the script to record video presentation.
This is the layout to design the page. It have a login page, sign in page, splash activity, and the main activity. This is the layout to design the page. It have a login page, sign in page, splash activity, and the main activity. This is the layout to design the page. It have a login page, sign in page, splash activity, and the main activity. This is the layout to design the page. It have a login page, sign in page, splash activity, and the main activity. This is the layout to design the page. It have a login page, sign. For to boot a video conference, we use Android Studio. This is a way in the backend which promise high quality audio and video along with lower latency. By using GC, it also to ensure that all the communication between the users is encrypted. This app allows members to securely connect with up to 70 participants in a single meeting. This is the main activity Java. It uses protect void unencrypt bundle safe instance. If you want to save the state of the application in a bundle, it is typically non-persistent dynamic data in unsafe state. It can be passed back to unencrypt if the activity needs to be recrypted, so we don't lose this prior information. If no data was supplied, safe instance state is not. We use this mid conference options. It has set server URL, set welcome page enable, set feature flag, and boot. For to boot a video conference, we use Android Studio. This is server in the backend which promises high quality audio and video along with lower latency. By using GC, it also to ensure that all the communication between the users is encrypted. This app allows members to securely connect with up to 70 participants in a single meeting. This is the main activity Java. It uses protect void unencrypt bundle safe instance. If you want to save the state of the application in a bundle, it is typically non-persistent dynamic data in unsafe state. It can be passed back to unencrypt if the activity needs to be recreated, so we don't lose this prior information. If no data was supplied, safe instance state is not. We use this mid conference options. It has set server URL, set welcome page enable, set feature flag, and boot. For this page, we use this barcode that use page in login and sign up for to secure. It has Firebase Auth and Firebase Store database. Firebase Auth provides many methods and utilities for enable to integrate secure authentication into your new or existing Flutter application. Person sign-in provides an extra layer of security if using Firebase Firestore to detect whether a request comes from an authenticated user. If no previous person account on the video conference has been created, when sign-in person, Firebase will create a new user that will be persisted across app restarts. And if user signs in person multiple times, they will sign in with the initially created account. This app uses string email and password. For this page, we use this barcode that use page in login and sign up for to secure. It has Firebase Auth and Firebase Store database. Firebase Auth provides many methods and utilities for enable to integrate secure authentication into your new or existing Flutter application. Person sign-in provides an extra layer of security if using Firebase Firestore to detect whether a request comes from an authenticated user. If no previous person account on the video conference has been created, when sign-in person, Firebase will create a new user that will be persisted across app restarts. And if user signs in person multiple times, they will sign in with the initially created account. This app uses string email and password. For this page,
Hi, my name is Nurhazani bint Hamid. Today I will show you guys the flow of our apps. Hi, so this is our login page. If you already have an account, you can just key in your email and your password, and if you didn't have any account, you can click create an account here and key in your name, your email, and your password here, and you can click create an account. So your account has been created, and you can click the already have an account to log in and key in your email and password, and click login button. So this is where you guys going to enter your room code, so you can enter the meeting room. You can put anything you want, such for example, so I put activity room here and click join button. And now you are entering the meeting room. As you can see down below, there is microphone icon for you to speak, camera icon for you to turn on your camera, message icon for you to chat, 3 dot icon for your option, and call button. And if you want to mute, you just can click the microphone button. And if you want to turn off your camera, you just can click the icon camera down below, so your camera is off. By clicking the camera icon, and your camera is turned back. And if you want to send a chat, you can just click the icon message, so you can chat to your participant or your members, and click the button send, and your chat is sent to your members. So when you are clicking the 3 dot down below, and you can see there are so many options there, and if you want to start your recording, you can click the start recording button, so you can record your meeting, and they will pop up that your meeting are
Recording is on.
And if you want to stop the recording, you can just click the 3 dot down below and click the stop recording.
Recording has stopped.
And by clicking the 3 dots down below, you can click security options, and it will show lobby mode and meeting password. And if you turn on these two, people who are having your password and approval from you can enter. Anyone else cannot enter the room until they are having the password or approved by you. Also, you can click the raise your hand button for you to raise your hand in the meeting, and click the lower your hand if you want to lower your hand back. And you just can click the red button, which is end call button, to quit your meeting, and you will go back to this room where you can share and join or create the room. And if you want to log out, you can just click the log out button, and you will be back at the login page. That's all from me. Thank you.
In my conclusion, video conferencing is quickly becoming the most popular methods of communication and cooperation, but a good audio solution is required for a successful and productive conversation. It also saves business a lot of money on travel, encourage face-to-face interaction, and boost productivity by making participants feel as if they are in the same room. Video conferencing improves teamwork. Thank you.